Lights, Camera, Niger. A gala event hosted by Netflix to commemorate and honor Nollywood talents and filmmakers for their contributions to the industry. The event was attended by the creme de la creme of Nollywood. From the red carpet, the drip was immense, to the food, champagne, and live performances by Chike and Ninyola, which lit up the evening. The stars of Nollywood graced the event in their best element. Speaking on the impact of the collaboration between Netflix and Nollywood, actors and movie producers acknowledged that the growth of the movie industry has been huge since Netflix came on board.
Netflix has impacted Nollywood a great deal, positively. Prior to Netflix, we used to put out good work. We used to do great stuff, but with their emergence, there is more collaborations. There's a improvement in our technicalities and our stories and our artistry and a lot of things. And then there's a projection of this industry to the world. The world gets to see us and what we're all about in our whole glory, our culture, our tradition, and all of that. So I think the emergence of Netflix, or the arrival of Netflix in Nigeria, has a great deal boosted this industry.
On the global scale now, this morning I was checking through my Netflix subscription page, and you see Nigerian movies side by side with foreign movies. What else will we be looking for? Taking us to the global stage, and we're doing very well. Who would have thought about this many years ago when we started out?
I think it's a relationship that favors all the parties involved, in the sense that Netflix wants to be in every home. Every actor's dream is for their works to be seen across the globe, right? And then with the coming of streaming platforms like Netflix, it's a plus in the right direction for all parties.
I must commend Netflix's effort in coming into the industry, investing in Nollywood. Yeah, because when you look at the standard of movies that are being made, it's super compared to what it was before. Netflix has been able to, empower Nollywood in a way that people use the right equipment to shoot the right kind of stories they have.
And I must tell you, Netflix is really, really doing great in this country, particularly, showcasing our project, showcasing our job to the global world. They are doing great.
Speaking on the event, Ben Amadusun, VP for Content for Middle East and West Africa for Netflix, spoke to Arise, discussing how the collaboration between Nollywood and Netflix has been of great benefit to the streaming giant.
In terms of Nollywood, look, we really believe that great stories can come from anywhere and be loved everywhere. So we've been working in this market for over 3.5 years, trying to work with great talent, some of the best producers in this market, who are really at the top of their game in terms of, storytelling, and we've been able to give them a platform to show our stories, across the world. So that collaboration has worked very well. It's worked very well from the story positioning, but also worked very well from the actual impact of those stories, locally in this market, as well as across Africa, as well as working on a global stage. So we've had quite a lot of successes, and as a result of that, we continue to invest in this market, with a lot of our licensing content to ensure that, we continue to represent African stories across the world. Look, it's going to be a very fun night. We want to celebrate the talent in this market. They've been doing some great work representing our stories, on the continent and across the world. So we just want to just spend that time, having a great time with the guys here, and then making sure that they know how well we value them and the continued efforts they are to build this industry.
It was definitely a night to remember, one that brought together the very best in the movie business under one roof, to not only celebrate how far we've come in the movie industry, but also to celebrate a collaboration between Netflix and Nollywood, which is a match made in heaven. Ikenna Kingsley, Arise News.